For more update, please subscribe United News 24 YouTube channel and press the bell button. Tammy Slayton of 1,000 Pounds Sisters may be struggling with her weight loss journey after revealing she recently plateaued after being discharged. 1,000 lb Sisters star Tammy Slayton isn't giving off positive vibes when it comes to being able to stick to her extreme weight loss plan. The Kentucky native has grown up on fast and fried food due to being left to her own devices as a child. Tammy and her sister, Amy Slayton, haven't had the easiest life, but not everyone is convinced that Tammy will commit to living a wholesome lifestyle. The 1,000 Pounds Sisters stars and best friends were often left alone while their mother Darlene Rednor worked outside the home. Living in poor conditions didn't help the Slaytons develop healthy habits, and the sisters turned towards food as a crutch. As Tammy and Amy became young adults, they were both faced with the issue of a possibly shorter life expectancy due to their heavy weight. Amy was the first to qualify for her gastric bypass surgery in the first 1,000 Pounds Sisters seasons. After 3 seasons, Tammy was able to go under the knife this past summer to have her life-saving surgery performed. However, Tammy may be close to ruining all her hard work. Tammy has been posting updates on her TikTok, which many have not agreed with since most videos have been of her eating high-calorie and sugary candies. From day one, doctors have warned Tammy about eating processed food since this category is one of her Achilles' heels. In a recent video, Tammy reviewed freeze-dried candy, which happens to have a popular following and includes brands like Starbursts and Skittles. Tammy ignored people who questioned her antics, and instead chowed down on the sweet treats. 1,000 Pounds Sisters fans took to the comments to urge her against ingesting the candy, with some writing she should know better. Even though Tammy claimed that she no longer craved sweets and had turned more towards a salty snack, she did share that she would try the candy on behalf of the company and curiosity. It's easy to take one bite and fall off the wagon, which is the main reason Tammy may not stick to her diet. As Tammy is very much aware, viewers of 1,000 Pounds Sisters can be extremely supportive but also awfully cruel. Tammy has had to deal with naysayers for years, as they felt the need to call her out on social media. While mean-spirited fans poked fun at her extreme weight, others put Tammy down for her well-known tantrums and rage issues. Sadly, both Tammy and Amy have been bullied since they landed their show on TLC. Tammy has been known to let her emotions get the best of her, as she often loses her temper after reading unsolicited opinions about herself. In the earlier seasons of 1,000 Pounds Sisters, Tammy would usually take it upon herself to confront the fans head-on. This technique most often didn't work, and would cause more distress for Tammy than anything else. While the negativity towards Tammy has dissipated a tiny bit, any sour words could easily rile Tammy up and cause her to reach for the bad snacks she once found comfort in. There's always been the old saying that once a woman gets married, she can let everything go because she no longer has to worry about finding a partner. While the notion is extremely outdated, there is something to be said about becoming complacent. Tammy and her husband Caleb Willingham married while they were both in the medical rehab facility, as Caleb is also battling his extreme weight. Even though Tammy has shared videos of her and Caleb working out at the center's gym, Caleb has also taken part in her candy videos. The 1,000 Pounds Sisters star has claimed that Caleb has been her guiding light through a sea of medical issues. But the question that needs to be asked is if Caleb will accidentally or purposely lead Tammy down the wrong path. Tammy will need to be strong, especially if her husband starts to stray from the diet plan, but the odds aren't in her favor. In February, it was reported that Tammy had been discharged from the Windsor Lane Rehabilitation Center. The news came after the 1,000 Pounds Sisters star finally qualified for her gastric bypass surgery this past summer. Up until that point, Tammy had been living in the rehab center, trying to stick to her diet. In the end, she needed the support of the staff to stay on track. Now that Tammy is alone in her Kentucky duplex, the TLC star is in charge of ensuring she eats the right amount of calories and makes healthy decisions. Presumably, the staff of doctors would have sent Tammy home with a list of good foods and healthy meal ideas. While Tammy has the tools to succeed, it comes down to her willpower, which she has been known to lack in the past. Both Tammy and Amy have been trying to do their best on their restrictive diets. However, Amy recently revealed that she and her husband Michael Slayton had filed for divorce. For a few days, Amy and her 2 sons crashed with their Aunt Tammy. This mix could potentially be harmful to Tammy's diet because the high-stress situation of supporting her sister could easily trigger her to comfort eat. Tammy is living hours away from Caleb, who is still a patient at the rehab center, and Amy is now single. The 1,000-pound sisters duo would find it hard-pressed to stick to clean eating in a time of emotional distress. Tammy shared in a recent episode that she had suffered from depressive episodes in the past and used to turn to food as a soothing technique. While supporters have always wished Tammy the best of luck in her journey, not everyone is convinced she will be able to maintain her new lifestyle, especially with these 5 demons working against her. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our United News 24 YouTube channel for more update news.